Alright, we've got Flesh and Blood's latest Armory deck for Ira Scarlet Revenger. This is a classic constructed deck. Comes in a blue box. Got a little bit of lore on the back here and a QR code for how to get started. Yeah, if you're new to the game, you can pick up these Armory decks and just sort of have a constructed deck ready to go. Perfect for taking to your armory and getting some reps in. Let's rip this open. So that's pretty much the entirety of the box there, I guess. You can flatten out the front here for like a regular shaped box. I guess that doesn't really do anything. Whatever. Packing material. Nothing else in there. Why am I fascinated with that? Alright, we've got the deck. So this is a 60 card constructed deck, and then it should have a hero card and equipment cards and any tokens we may need. And it looks like it has a strip, a little plastic strip I can pull. Problem is, I don't see where it starts. Oh, maybe I do. Well, sort of. Huh. How about that? Forget about the strip. Just rip it off here. Perfect timing. Okay. We've got the Scarlet Revenger Ninja. Ira Scarlet Revenger. This is a ninja hero. You might not be able to read this text here on the card. Your second attack each turn gets +1 power. This was originally thought as generically too powerful. When this game first started, people were like, you could never make this an adult hero. It's too strong. But the game has gotten a lot more powerful and a lot more complex in the past 5 years or so. So we have our hero card. We have Iris of the Blossom. I should say I've seen some of these cards, but I don't remember any of them, so I'm basically discovering this deck as I open it. From what I understand, this is a great Katsu deck in disguise. But let's check out Ira's cards. Iris of the Blossom, Ninja Equipment Head, Instant Tap. We have this new tap ability in the game. Discard a card. Search your deck for a Whirling Mist Blossom, banish it, then shuffle. You may play it this turn. Activate this only if you've hit this turn. Alright. Whirling Mist Blossom is a good card. I've seen this card. This was in the original Ira. Here, I've got my little Ira Crimson Haze Learn to Play kit here, which has a Whirling Mist Blossom somewhere in here. There's 3 of them, actually. This is a good... It's an Ira specialization. We'll get to it in a bit. I'm going to fumble with some cardboard for like 2 minutes. Hold on. Alright, so we're tapping, we're discarding, and then we're drawing Whirling Mist Blossom, basically. I guess we're banishing it, so it's not... We can't use it to pay for anything. It doesn't matter. Blocks 2. Blade Break 2. Wait a second. Tap, discard. That's the entire cost. So you can do this basically 3 times a game. You can just draw... Yeah, you can just pitch your Whirling Mist Blossoms and draw them all game. And then when you're done doing that, you have a 2 block. Alright, well that seems really strong. Cool. Robe of Autumn's Fall. Ninja Equipment Chest. When an Edge of Autumn you control hits, you may destroy this. If you do, gain 1 resource. Arcane Barrier 1. Oh, okay. Well, God, Yeah, I don't know if this is the first Arcane Barrier we've had in an Armory deck, but it doesn't seem particularly common. I think maybe the Azalea deck had Arcane Barrier. So definitely the weapon we're getting is Edge of Autumn. And this is basically just... You get a free Edge of Autumn swing, so you pay 1 to swing with it, it hits, and then you just get your money back, basically. Okay, that seems fine. Okana Scar Wraps. This is a really pretty card. This is Ninja Equipment Arms. Attack reaction. Tap. Banish an Edge of Autumn you control. That's your weapon. Okay, that's the whole payment. Target ninja attack action card gets +1 power. Huh. Whenever an attack you control with vengeance in its name hits, you may equip an Edge of Autumn from your banish zone. Okay, well now it's making a little more sense here. Once again, this does not have a destroy cost on it. So that seems very good. You're banishing your Edge of Autumn. I guess there are heroes that can mess with your banish zone? I don't know that they can. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Lose your weapon for +1 in the attack reaction step. And then, well, you can react on a card with vengeance in its name. And then just get your weapon back. Again, Blade Break 2. Alright, Blade Break 2 is very good. This seems good, y'all. I'm just gonna say that. And then, oh, perfect. Snapdragon Scalers. This is a staple card. Get this card if you're new to the game and you like playing aggressive decks. Go to your local game store, ask everyone if they have Snapdragon Scalers, and someone is going to have probably 2 of them on them. Get this card. Attack reaction. Destroy this. Target attack action card with cost 1 or less gets go again. This just enables a lot of really great stuff. That seems like a pretty sweet armor suite. Oh, and Edge of Autumn. Let's not forget about that. Once per turn action, pay 1 resource. Attack, go again. It attacks for 1. Yeah, and it's a 2-handed sword, so that's the only weapon you're getting. Well, this looks pretty nice so far. Yeah. I really like the arms and the headpiece here. Putting tap abilities on equipment that you don't have to destroy seems really good. And then Blade Break 2 is just insane. I don't know why ninjas need to be able to block for 2 on their equipment, but it's 2025, I think, and we're playing Flesh and Blood. Alright, let's check out, let's see, so we've got our next set of cards here. Let me get these out of the way. These are nice little, so we have a Rainbow Foil Scarlet Revenger, Rainbow Foil equipment, except for the Scalers, which have already been printed in Rainbow Foil, so they won't do that again. These Scar Wraps are beautiful, though. Wow. Shiny cardboard. Alright. We've got Enact Vengeance. Is 2 costs, 6 power. Blocks for 3. Combo of Edge of Autumn or a card with Vengeance in its name. Was the last attack this combat chain. This gets when this hits a hero, destroy all cards in the... Okay. So we have... Ira gets her own CNC, basically. CNC side grades. It says combo on it. We're doing combo stuff in this deck, apparently. I think Ira did previously do combo things. But there's also builds of Ira that are basically just lots of 3 and 4 block cards, and then lots of 2 cost 6, which is what this card is anyway. So you can take advantage of her passive ability here, the +1 on your second attack. So if you have a blue and a 2-cost in your hand, you swing your weapon for 1, you swing your 2-cost for 7. That's a 2-card 8 every single turn of the game, and then you can block with 3, block 7, 8 damage to the rest of your cards. But when doing combo things, it seems a bit like you want to be doing a little bit more. Of course, this is comboing with the weapon. What? Okay. Or a card with Vengeance in its name, which is also this. So we have some 2-cost Vengeance. We should have a playset. I would assume we have a playset of every card in here. Seek Vengeance. Here's your 0-cost. This is what I'm talking about. We don't want to pay for things. Combo of Edge of Autumn was the last attack this combat chain. This gets Go Again. Okay, well, we're paying for Edge of Autumn, but 0-4-3 with Go Again and combo in its name. Okay, this seems very good. I think I can see why people are liking this deck so far. Flying Kick, this is a classic one we've had. If it's played Chain Link 3 or higher, it gets +2, so it's a 2-cost 7. You just have to figure out how to get it. But let's see. Oh, 3 or higher. Oh, so we just pitch a blue, seek Edge of Autumn, Seek Vengeance, Flying Kick. Yeah, okay, well. Oh my god. Okay, this card this card is so insane. I cannot believe they printed this in here. Red Bittering Thorns, apparently. When this hits, your next attack gets +1, Go Again. It's a 1-4 with Go Again. It basically is a 1-5. And then when you have Ira's ability on it, it's kind of like a 1-6. Very nice. Soulbeat Strike. If you've ever seen my videos, you know I like this card. When this hits, it gets Go Again. 0-4-3. Torn of Tempo, a classic. When this hits, it gets Go Again. So they're doing more of this. I think it was Crucible of War cards that were using the Soulbeat and Torn of Tempo lines here. Scar for a Scar, classic. When it's played, if you have less life than an opposing hero, it's Go Again. There's 0-cost 4. We'd love to see that. Whoa! Okay, well, it's only 2 copies, but they reprinted Give and Take, which is a card that honestly I expected this card to see a lot more play when it was first revealed, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone play it. But I have a single copy, and now I have a play set, baby. Whenever an action card defends this, you may put an action card with cost less than this card's power from your graveyard on top of your deck. Cool. It's wow. I didn't know they were doing that. All right, and Snatch, one of the best cards in the game. I don't know if you can tell. Well, let me just see. Let's see if you can read this right now. This says draw a card on it. So you're going to want to put 3 of those in your deck. Flick Flack. I love this card. Flick Flack. The next card you defend with this turn, if the next card you defend with this turn is a card with combo, it gets +2. So you're basically getting 2 cards and you're blocking 9. So you block with the Flick Flack. You block with an Act Vengeance after that. You've blocked for 9 with 2 cards. It's incredible. Sink Below, the GOAT. This is the best defense reaction in the game. I don't want to hear anyone say Shelter. This is the best defense reaction in the game. End of story. Razor Reflex is maybe a little unusual because I'm not seeing much. Okay, Razor Reflex on Snatch. That's what we want to do. Razor Reflex on Snatch. That seems fine. I guess I need more places to put these cards here. Let me see. That's fine. Whirling Mist Blossom. Whoa. Okay, so they changed it. Let me get the OG. Let's do a little compare contrast here. So we have the OG Whirling, and then we have the new G Whirling, the 5G Whirling. Well, this one has bigger text, which is good. But this one has prettier borders, I think. Oh, the art looks zoomed in, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's an Ira specialization. When this hits and it's second or higher chain link in a row to hit, draw 2 cards. Remember what I was saying about Snatch? It says draw a card. This one says draw 2 cards. So you're going to want to play 3 of those. Get these over here. So, and we did get 3. Perfect. Vengeance never rests. Oh, we're into our blues. Okay. So 1 cost, 3/3 combo. If Edge of Autumn was the last attack this combat chain, this gets go again. And when this hits a hero, banish it. You may play it this turn. Very cool. Oh, I like this. This is a little recursion effect. I like this sort of on hit banish. You can play it again. That it's going to have go again because you probably attacked with Edge of Autumn first. You can turn a blue into 7, 8. A blue. Wow. If they let this hit, so you attack with Edge of Autumn, then you attack with this for 4. So you're at 5 damage already. If it hits, banish, play it again. Yeah. Well, that's a very cool card. More Seek Vengeance. Oh, okay, so we have the red and we have the blue. Seek Vengeance. This is 0, 2, 3. The Flying Kick. We have the blue of it as well, and it does block 3, which is great. Here's the red here. Whoa, wait, what? Hold on. Put these over here. Blue Bittering Thorns. So this is just funny to me. The original printing of Bittering Thorns was yellow only. Then we got a reprint in red in a Blitz I think it was like the Ira deck in the Bright Lights like 4-player box that has the Professor in it. This red one was reprinted, which caused the market to do some dumb shit. Anyway, now you can just buy it here. I've got a play set here. I didn't have to worry about anything. Now we have blue, though. Why would they... I mean, why not? Huh, okay. Yeah, okay. We have the full color spectrum. I guess that's why I'm like shocked, is now we have red, yellow, and blue of Bittering Thorns when, 4 years ago it was printed at yellow exclusively, but now we have the whole set. Soulbead Strikes, we love them. Torn Tempos, these are probably fine. It's a blue 3 block. I don't know that we want that specifically. Legacy of Ikaru. This is a 0. Oh, this is an attack reaction. 3 block attack reaction. Target ninja attack gets +1 power, and when this hits, if Edge of Autumn was the last attack this combat chain, draw a card. Yeah. This is like Ancestral Empowerment Light, I guess. Well, really light. Yeah, because it does have to hit. Okay. This is probably still really good, but I'm unfamiliar with... Oh, here we go. This is just funny. So we only got 2 give and takes, and so we did need a 3rd card here, and we have Energy Potion, which is, I think, kind of an unusual inclusion. However, you can turn Energy Potion into an attack with Edge of Autumn, an attack with Torn of Tempo for 7 damage, I guess, something like that. This is interesting. I feel like just 3 give and take was probably fine, but they did whatever. And then we have this Ira stalks through a Crimson Haze, seeking vengeance at the end of a blade. It's pretty badass. Now the monsters that destroyed her... Oh, sorry. Now the monsters that destroyed her home shall fall to her scarlet revenge. Seeking vengeance at the end of a blade is a really sick line. You can scan that QR code to get started, and then we have this little, I don't know, token art card. So there's no tokens in this deck. I kind of expected, I don't know, tokens, I guess. Zen State, maybe. Anyway, I'm going to get this bad boy sleeved up.